Hi guys, we are here for another episode of Garden Club. Thank you so much for your positive response to Garden Club. We love it. We're so happy that you love it as well. It's fun to see in people's backyards. You're nosy like we are.
Yeah, guys, this has been a lot of fun and we appreciate you. If you have a flower bed of your own or someone you want to nominate, please DM or email us. We'd love to come and film. It's been a lot of fun. We have some merch we'll give you, mugs, some shirts,
Everybody loves
stickers.
merch.
Yeah, and so please let us know if you're interested.
We know that we've gone through our backyard, so we wanted to go through our front yard today, just in time for fall. So we love some pumpkins around here. So let's look at pumpkins and the plants that we've chosen in our front yard.
So I wanted to start and show everybody the shrub selection we chose. We wanted to do really low maintenance simply because we spend a lot of our time in the backyard, which you can go and watch our previous episode, which is great. But everything on the front, we try to simplify. I think even these yews, I don't know if I've ever trimmed these yews in 5 years. We feed them and water them appropriately, but very low maintenance. We have these boxwoods. We do have to trim them a few times a year. And this guy's fun. It's a Scotch globe spruce, and it's a very slow growing ornamental, which is fun.
And it's very clean. Like it's super simple. There's not a ton to it. I also think our edging is it makes a statement without making a huge statement, and it's completely maintenance free. One of the things I did want to talk about, like design wise, the blue color of this spruce I think is so important. We kind of needed like some kind of focal point. We have all this nice green. We do have some different textures with the boxwoods and the yews, but this color really pops. And my favorite thing is that this is my favorite pot that I've ever seen, maybe. I don't know. It's so fun. And so this blue ties in perfectly to this pot, which kind of brings us to our next thing that we get probably more questions on than anything. This is an elephant ear.
Yes.
I'll let Devin talk about the elephant ear and the bulb and the process of overwintering it and what we do.
It's so fun. I love huge, big things, and it's technically a tropical, so will not survive a freeze, but it's a huge bulb, and we put it into this pot and just let it take off. The allocation is prone to spider mites, and so you do have to kind of watch it as far as possibly having to spray for those. But the watering, I mean, you just
so low maintenance, which is probably honestly why we have some of this yellowing and brown, because we literally don't do anything to it. If we were a little better on watering, that would be the case.
And so there's just not a whole lot to it. So in the winter, what we'll do, if we don't put it in the greenhouse, we'll get that bulb out, which is kind of
like this big.
It's a chore sometimes. We'll cut all this off, clean it up real good, and put it in a dark space in our garage, and then leave it there until next year. As long as it doesn't get wet, it'll be fine. And it's really that easy. It's a really big statement piece, and it's a cool plant. And so that rolls us right into what we just did. It's fall, y'all, so that means pansies. So what we did this year is a mixture of two different kinds. Solar Flare, which has this little blotch right there, red and yellow, orangish looking, which is fun. And then the
wine and cheese,
yes, which do not have a blotched face. And it's just a cool combo Jordi did.
Yeah, I kind of can't resist mixing the different varieties of pansies. So I think we've never done either one of these before. So the wine and cheese is special to me because it has this like buttercream yellow, clear pansy, and then also like your other typical pansy colors. So mixed with the Solar Flare, it's very pretty. I love it.
We have a saying at Pete's. I think it goes, the best pansies are planted in fall. So they'll harden up through winter. They may not look as great as they do now, but man, once spring hits, their roots are established and they take off, and it's a really nice statement piece come spring and March, April. Just got to make sure to feed them, water them. Pansy Max is a must. So they're one of our favorites.
Yeah, you can really get 9 months out of one like pansy planting. So
yeah, we have customers that can do a year round, which is very rare. You have to have a good spot, but it's a cool annual for us.
Yep.
One other thing too I want to mention is we use cedar mulch, and it's a natural mulch. We don't like to use dyed mulch. And what's cool about this, it's a little more pricey, but it's stringy and it'll mat together. And so the longer it's here and the wetter, it's just kind of like mats together on the ground, and you can get your blower and just blow all those leaves out without your mulch going everywhere. It's a really good mulch. I mean, we fluff this maybe twice a year and add a little bit, but I think the majority of this mulch has been here 3-4 years, the bottom layers. So it's very good. Fred is our gnome who gives us peace, because I am crazy and I need him in my life.
A meditating gnome is what everyone needs in their front flower bed.
Yes, so we love Fred.
Yeah, we move them around all over. It's something fun. You can't take gardening too seriously, you know?
No, because we're going to all kill stuff, yank stuff out, try again. It's calmness. So this is the sunnier part of our bed, at least in the morning. Most of this bed is complete shade. We got heavy trees over the top. So what we did here is we did 2 hollies anchoring this window, gives it a little height and softens the brick. And then we just put a nice row of boxwoods in the backs. Like I said, super low maintenance. Here again is the hosta, my favorite plant in the whole world. And we just kind of mixed and mashed some of the varieties we like to use. And then we got a little annual spot that we put some begonias in that are really pretty right now. Other than that, I mean, it's just a duplication all through this bed. Super low maintenance again. And fun little fact here, very first landscape job, 9-10 years ago, I don't know how long, it's been a long time, a lady gave me this. And that kind of started me down this whole journey of landscaping and greenhouse stuff, and it means a lot to us. So we kind of put it front and center in the front yard. So little fun note there.